Hi YouTube, it's Darkon633 and today I'm bringing a review of the Transformers Combined Awards Generations Deluxe Class Deadend. Now Deadend's got a pretty nice design overall, and I actually really like the Stunticons since a lot of them actually have unique transformations. Then most of them obviously being different modes, obviously it's going to be different transformation, but I think they did a really cool job making them having pretty unique transformations overall. Now inside the contents you get obviously Deadend. You get his pipe weapon sword thing, kinda odd, combining piece, and Transformers, what's it called? The Transformers Robots in Disguise issue 16. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the fact that they brought the comics again. So now, we'll take a look at the box. This time, for some reason, it shows the Aerobots again. I don't know why, because it's just a bunch of the Combined Awards in general, just schematics all over. Now it's part 2 of 5 of Menasor. Back. 11 steps. Shows bio as usual. It's car mode. And they promote him as an arm. So now we'll look at the back here. And now it says Decepticons Operation Status. Update reported by Soundwave this time instead of Rung. So that's pretty cool. And it just has a long bio there and so on. So now we're going to go on to the figure. Figure has a little bit of a standing issue since he's got flat feet, but it shouldn't be that bad of standing, but for some reason he just likes to topple over, and I don't know what causes that. But overall I still think the figure looks nice, and it's pretty dead on Deadend. Let's see, his head is on a ball joint. Well, not ball joint, but it swivels. His arms are on a ball joint, so that's full movement all around, and a double joint due to transformation and Combiner mode. It has a single ratchet, well not ratchet, but it's got a single hinged elbow joint, and his hands on ratchets. A really tight ratchet that goes left and right. So there you go. It's got full waist articulation. His legs are on ball joints, allows full movement. Can bend at the knee a little bit more than 90 degrees, and no other points of articulation since he doesn't have actual feet pivots or anything. So there you go in terms of articulation-wise. Now looking at his weapons, we got this weird, like I mentioned earlier, this really strange pipe weapon, which I guess can serve as a gun, not really as much. But it can also be used as a sword, which I still think it's kind of weird that he's using a pipe for a weapon, though. The other ones actually have more of a sword type of weapon, but for Deadend, for some reason, he's just using a pipe. And obviously, you can also use Combiner joint as a weapon, but the problem is, for some reason, he doesn't like to hold it very well, so it falls all around, and I don't know what causes that. I guess the holes are a little bit too large for the peg on the weapon. So now we're going to take this off and go on to the transformation. Now, transformation is, as mentioned earlier, pretty interesting. What you're going to do is remove the chest panel here, so then it looks like that. I'm going to put away the hands so that you can get them out of the way for now. I'm going to take this entire component and turn it around. And the head is actually going to slide into a little opening inside there. But before that, we're going to collapse the arms down. Lay them flat like that. Then you're just going to bend it inward. And once you get everything aligned, sometimes it does have some alignment issues. It should snap into place, and you close it off, and there you go. Now what you're going to do is open up the legs. So you open up these components here. Then you're going to turn this piece around so that it gets out of the way. And then you close off components like that. There you have most of them together. You're going to turn the waist around so that these face upward. Snap them down like that. Then you just cover up the side panels here. So once you get everything together, it's going to snap into place. So there you have most of his vehicle mode there. And to finish off transformation, all you need to do is snap this into place. So there you have Deadend in his vehicle mode. So now Deadend in vehicle mode looks really nice. I really like the design of the vehicle mode, and the wheels mostly roll well, except for this back wheel for some reason. but mostly they do roll pretty well, so there isn't much of a problem. I guess it's just an alignment issue. Now, what you can do, since he does have pegs all over, you can kind of give him this design here, where you could just peg this in like here. And there you have him, like, what's it called? The design with the pipes on the side. It's really just a design, really than anything else. And you can arm him up here if you wished. Just plug in the weapon on top. So there you have him, like an armored car. So it works well for the Stunticon design. Overall, I still think this mode looks really nice. I really like the red paint that they put over the toy altogether. I'm not sure if it's painted or casted in this plastic, but it kind of looks like paint. But I still really like the design, and I think they did a really sweet job overall. Obviously, it does have a few kibble bits here and there, but not too bad. And I think they worked pretty well to make the vehicle mode overall. Now, I think Deadend is a pretty nifty figure. Obviously, even though he does have a few stability issues for some reason, because the joints of mine are relatively loose in the legs, which is a bit of a bummer. I still think Deadend is a really nice design overall. I really like the colors that they gave to his design, and I think he's definitely worthwhile, especially if you're a fan of Menacer or Combiner Wars in general. Now, I got this with Hasbro Toy Shop along with the other figures in Wave 2, so I definitely think he's a worthwhile pickup, even if he is just a bit hard to find at the moment. Hopefully, he'll be able to be found in stores a little later in an easier way and kind of distribute it a lot better. But right now, I still think Deadend is worth it, and I highly recommend picking him up if you see him. Anyways, please comment and subscribe, check out Hero Talk and the associated podcast on Rajio Nihon, WRW Hero Talk and Hero News. Also, please check out the channels down below, and check me out on Twitter under Darkon633, and please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.